The police officer who effectively ended the Boulder King Soopers shooting told his story publicly for the very first time today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Christensen.
I'm Tom Green. Richard Steidel was the 9th officer to testify in the shooter's trial today, and he walked jurors through the moments he and other officers set out to confront the gunman. Kevin Vaughn from our 9 News Investigates team joins us live from Boulder. And Kevin, we certainly learned a lot more about what all of those officers did on that day.
We absolutely did. Kim and Tom, during that first few minutes of this incident, more than a dozen officers went into that store searching for the shooter. One of those officers died. Eric Talley and 9 others had already lost their lives when Richard Steidel and other officers gathered together and entered the store. As the group moved inside one of the main entrances, they searched for the gunman.
That's when a gunman emerged from the back of the store down my line of sight. Somebody yelled, "There he is." And then I just remember hearing gunshots. The glass behind me blew up. And then I saw the threat happen so fast down the aisle. I initially maybe fired 1 to 2 shots off, and then I immediately hit the ground or the floor. I was still in the prone position with my gun sights down the aisle. Waiting for the threat to emerge or just waiting for additional stimulus. Still didn't hear anything. I waited, felt like forever. And that's when the gunman in the back of the store emerged again. At that point, I shot maybe 5 to 10 rounds down the aisle.
Steidel didn't know that he had hit the shooter until later that evening. It would later turn out during the investigation that that was the last shot fired when he hit the shooter in the thigh. The shooter then, we now know, dropped his weapons, stripped down to his boxer shorts, and eventually gave up when police commanded him to do so. Live in Boulder, I'm Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.
Kevin, we talked about this yesterday, but all this time later, these are the first times we're really hearing these accounts of what happened inside the store.
That's right. All of these officers and almost all of these eyewitnesses have spoken with investigators extensively, but they've not spoken publicly until now in this courtroom here at the Boulder County Courthouse.
All right, Kevin. Thanks.